A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey is without a doubt a bad movie, but I can't say that it's a total waste of time. You know, when the movie finally ended and I was free, ha ha, I was like, what a waste of my 2 hours. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know, I kind of liked some of those sequences. So then again, as I said, I can't say it was a total waste of time. Now, so you can put on the poster, not a total waste of time. I guess that's something, right? So I did kind of roll my eyes when Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling started doing some of their scenes on a black box stage. That's the kind of movie this is, and some of the dialogue is definitely cringeworthy. I mean, who talks like that in real life? And yet, I really like the cast, who I think all do a fantastic job here. They're really trying their best with what they've been given. And I sort of appreciate the big artistic swing taken here by filmmaker, what's his name again? Oh, right, Takashi Yamamoto. So Yamamoto was born in Japan, but his family actually moved to Los Angeles, and I believe San Francisco. He spent his time in those two places growing up when he was starting out very little. So he's basically, grew up in America, and he went on to become an experimental filmmaker and then went on to direct episodes of that one show. What was it called? Oh yeah, Starlight Chronicles. Great show, but took too long for season 3, so I abandoned it. Maybe I should circle back. Anyone watch Starlight Chronicles season 3? Was it good? And he also directed The Quantum Leap, which, I liked up to a point. So what's interesting to me, though, about his work here is that it does feel very anime-inspired. Do you remember that anime movie, Across the Stars, from a couple of years ago? I think it was released in 2023. It's got that same kind of vibe, you know? Now, let's talk about the plot of A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, if you can call it a plot. It's more like a series of loosely connected vignettes. We've got Emma Stone playing this aspiring artist named Luna, who's trying to make it big in New York City. And Ryan Gosling is this washed-up rock star called Jack, who's looking for his next big break. Their paths keep crossing in these weird, surreal ways. There's this one scene where they're both at this avant-garde art gallery, and suddenly the floor turns into water, and they're swimming through paintings. It's visually stunning, I'll give it that. But what does it mean? Your guess is as good as mine. And then there's this whole subplot with Luna's talking cat. Yes, you heard that right. A talking cat. It's voiced by Meryl Streep, of all people. I mean, don't get me wrong, Meryl Streep can do no wrong in my book, but even she can't save this bizarre storyline. The cat keeps giving Luna life advice and quoting Shakespeare. It's a choice. Oh, and I can't forget about the musical numbers, because of course there are musical numbers. This isn't just a drama, or a comedy, or a surrealist art piece. No, it's also a musical. Because why not throw everything at the wall and see what sticks? There's this one number where Jack is singing about his existential crisis while floating through space. The lyrics are something like, "I'm a star that's lost its shine, drifting through the cosmic design." Well, it's certainly something. But here's the thing. As much as I want to hate this movie, and believe me, there's a lot to hate, there are moments that genuinely moved me. There's a scene towards the end where Luna and Jack are sitting on a rooftop, watching the sunrise over the city. They don't say a word, but the way they look at each other, the way the light plays across their faces, it's beautiful. For just a moment, I forgot about all the nonsense that came before and was genuinely touched. And I have to give credit where credit's due. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. Every frame looks like it could be a painting. The use of color is particularly striking. There's this recurring motif of swirling Van Gogh-esque starry nights that's just breathtaking. The soundtrack, too, is pretty impressive. It's this eclectic mix of classical, jazz, and indie rock that somehow works. I've actually found myself humming some of the tunes days after watching the movie. That's got to count for something, right? Now, let's talk about the performances. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling, despite the material they're working with, are actually pretty great. They have this chemistry that just leaps off the screen. Even when they're doing the most ridiculous things, like having a conversation while walking on the ceiling, you can't help but be charmed by them. And the supporting cast is solid too. There's this character, Luna's best friend Zoe, played by Awkwafina, who provides some much-needed comic relief. She's got this dry, sarcastic wit that cuts through some of the more pretentious moments. But man, the pacing of this movie. It's all over the place. One minute we're in a high-energy dance number. The next, we're in a slow, contemplative scene that seems to go on forever. It's like the filmmaker couldn't decide what kind of movie he wanted to make, so he just made all of them at once. And the symbolism. Oh boy, the symbolism. Everything, and I mean everything, seems to be a metaphor for something. There's this recurring image of a red balloon that keeps showing up. Is it supposed to represent hope? Freedom? The fragility of dreams? Who knows? By the end of the movie, I was half expecting the balloon to start talking and reveal it was the true mastermind behind everything. But, you know what? As frustrating as all this is, I can't help but admire the ambition. In a world of cookie-cutter blockbusters and safe, formulaic rom-coms, here's a movie that's swinging for the fences. It might miss more often than it hits, but when it does connect, it's pretty spectacular. So, would I recommend A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey? That's a tough one. If you're looking for a straightforward, easy-to-follow story, then no, absolutely not. This is not the movie for you. But if you're in the mood for something different, something that will challenge you and maybe even frustrate you, but also potentially dazzle you, then, yeah, maybe give it a shot. Just don't go in expecting it to make sense. This is a movie that operates on dream logic. Actually, scratch that. It operates on logic that makes dream logic look positively rational by comparison. But there's something kind of freeing about that. It's like the movie is saying, look, we're not going to explain anything. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. And what a ride it is. It's bumpy, it's confusing, it's occasionally nauseating, but it's also exhilarating, beautiful, and unlike anything else you're likely to see this year. So yeah, A Big Bold. Beautiful Journey is without a doubt a bad movie, but I can't say that it's a total waste of time. And in today's movie landscape, maybe that's enough.